At least few points I will tell. Okay, so try to understand. If I got a chance to tell any other things also, I will try. When you go to the middleware, there is a big story of middleware is there. So better go through once this site, which is the site is Latif Tech Notes. Just simply type in Google Latif Tech Notes. You'll find a middleware nodes. Not only that one, guys, service desk related also. So we can find it is this is the middleware nodes. This is the middleware nodes. You can find it like this. And this is the explanation of what is middleware. This is the explanation of what is middleware. Okay. So that is very easy for you if you go through that video. Instead of I'm telling, you're listening kind of stuff. So what is the advantage of this middleware kind of stuff? The name itself, middleware. You have a hardware, you have a software. What is the middle of hardware and software? Simply, okay. Where is there now? This is your hardware. What is hardware? CPU, RAM, processor, of motherboard, I/O devices, graphic cards, network cards, everything is there. That is hardware. And this is a software. Okay, this is the software, means like an application, you can say. This is the software. Of course, a lot of different timings we have to tell, but think like it is an application. I want to run an application on my hardware. What is the requirement in between where you run a application, guys? What is required? No problem. Tell me answer. I given a computer to you, just fresh computer. Nothing is inside. Only hardware is there. I gave you application. You have to run it. What? How to run it?
NIC OS
Very good.
operating system.
Operating system required Windows or Linux or anything. Without OS, we can't run an application, right? So this is, we can say, one part of middleware. Okay. In middleware, also we can say OS is act like a middle between your hardware and operating system. Next. You are connected a device. Of course, OS is also a program. You connected a printer. Now you want to take a print. My hardware, through hardware it is connected, but I don't know how to work with it. So in a kernel, in a OS, in a kernel, what we install? Drivers. Okay, drivers are installed on a kernel level of operating system as an application. So that will give you interaction between this printer and our system. So this is also act like a middleware which is inside your OS. So OS kernel interact with the hardware shell, give you user interface to install, run, work, commands of for users, right? So this act like a middleware. Not only this, there is a lot of type of middlewares are there. Okay. So these are a different type of middlewares. Representational state transfer, REST, web services, Java object notation, JavaScript object notation, JSON, YAML, okay, simple object access protocol. So like this, these are a different type of middlewares are there. So once you are done this one, actually I copied or taken from this link only. Okay, the most possible when I take the collection of nodes, so mostly I will try to provide a links for that one. Sometimes I forget or sometimes it is a multi collection, so then I am unable to type it. So this is I didn't given any link, so it does not mean I typed it. Sometimes I will collect from the different sources. How does middleware works? Okay, so what are the different functions? Okay, use of middleware, transaction management, application server, security, message queuing, directory, web servers. Okay, so different type are there. Okay, so this is types of middleware. Message oriented middleware, MOM. Procedural call middleware. Guys, last time we done NFS, network file system, right? So we are interacting with the client and servers by sharing the data or accessing a data kind of stuff. So this is act like a middleware. I told the story to understand what is the means of middleware. It means there is a two entities or a two systems or a two programs. There is a intermediate part. There is a intermediate part which acts like a middle between these two things. In the middle one is no need to be a separate one. It can be a part in your PCs. So then they will make a communication between these two things. Okay. So I am running an application here in a first system. Okay. This application required some information from this PC. For example, database. Okay. This is an application running. This is database. So they will take the database from this PC and complete the process. Or maybe it contains some other application that is possible, right? So who will make this interaction? So one of the important one is the RPC, remote procedural call. Database middleware, yeah, database middleware. Okay, we are communicating this. So nowadays, earlier days we have a message brokering. Now we are getting a APIs directly. Application program interface. So using that one, we can directly connect it to other parts of application, RS servers kind of stuff. Object middleware, transaction process middleware. Okay, it's a transferring kind of stuff, electronic transfers. Okay, it means payment kind of stuff. Robotic middlewares, integration middlewares, application frameworks, .NET framework kind of stuff, JRE type, runtime environment kind of stuff. Device middleware, the game engines. This is what I'm searching. Game engines. You know, certain games you want to play on your computer, you have to install few things kind of stuff like a Unity, Stream. Okay, for to install certain games or to develop certain games, you have to install few things like this. Infinity Engine. Okay, Ubisoft, Capcom, like kind of stuff. Okay. Fort. Okay. Fortnite. Okay. Epic Games. So it came from the Epic Games. You want to play in your computer, then you have to install that Fortnite dependent kind of stuff is also there. Okay. Last time we tried and I said I don't install to my see like this is a requirement is little higher when it is satisfying in my PC, but I don't want it. 4 GB RAM is there. The download storage, that's the problem. Running a resource kind of stuff, I have a 2 GB RAM is there. So many are there. It's okay. Okay, so these are the certain game engines. Also, they to run a game like a Unity type of games based on where it is built, or you want to create your own game, so then it is also game engines are required. Portals, content centric middleware. Importance of middleware is given. What is the importance of middleware kind of stuff. Examples of common middlewares. When you are develop an application, you want to run an application. Okay, so you are develop and web applications, enterprise based applications and all. See, these are the most commonly used middlewares in industry. So that is for mainly web application, enterprise applications. Red Hat, Zebas or Wildfly, IBM vSphere, Oracle WebLogic Server. These are the middlewares. Okay. So these 2 points contains means in my site you have two things. One is what is about a middleware, understanding of middleware, and types, usage, kind of stuff. Okay, guys, these are all other things like a service operations, service desk is also very good material is there. Interview questions, not direct question and answer is not there. So only questions, but it is faster. You can able to speedily, you can able to read it. Yeah, this is automation tools kind of stuff. That is I given. I actually I complete almost like more than 30-40%. No, 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 almost 50-60% I completed. All of the sudden something is happened. It got refreshed. All my data is gone. That's why I didn't complete this part. Okay. So don't worry this guys. First of all, go through middleware nodes. Just I told something, but that's it. Okay, not that's it. Okay, that's I told. The point is, I'm going to the next level. So because we have another small time is available. Okay. Okay, so go through that point. So then we'll go to 2 points to discuss. Just a minute, 1 minute only. I have water and come back. Sorry, it is in recording. I forget. I cannot hold on just 1 minute. Guys, here it is. Are you able to see? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Very good, very good. Okay, these are the points you have to see. First is a web server. It's the main aim of this middleware in your syllabus is first we have to talk about a web server. The second one is application server. Application server. The third point is database server. Database servers. The fourth point is how to connect. Okay, connector. Which connector it is? DB connectors, database connectors. So these are the main things you have to discuss. If you want to add like a firmware kind of stuff, like Django firmware, Flask firmware, there are a lot of Java-based firmwares also available, right? So those kind of stuff you have to discuss. Okay. Why I'm telling the list? If I miss anything, you can try to get it from my previous video. Okay, guys, you can also try in this one only. So you can try middleware sample or a simple middleware something is there. So this is middleware part 1 introduction, and also easiest understanding is middleware sample video. This is very easy to understand why we are learning this middleware kind of stuff. This batch 15 having a explanation out there, like what is a web server, see what is web server, what is application server, what is post, what is get, lot of things are there. What is a web server, application server, database server, JDBC, like that. Okay, so you can try batch 15 or batch 13 for coverage. Okay, that's where you can able to find it. First one, web servers. Okay, so here it is in a website. What is a web server? Provide service, right? It provide a web services. So client, guys, remember this one. Client request for request. What is request is there? So better it is put it in a quotes. Client request for a web page or a web content. Server it receives and send a response. These are the exact words. Server respond. Client request. Respond. Response. Respond. Responder response. Send a response to client. What is the response? Okay. What is the response? If server finds the page, it responds. That's it. That's enough. Okay. In a lines, but I will explain here. Okay. So look at here carefully. This is my web server. Okay. This is my web server. This is my client. Keep client little bit away. This is the client. This is my server. So client send a request. Which request? HTTP request. The request is HTTP request. Port number is 80. If it is HTTPS encrypted format, HTTPS, it is 443. Next, server send a HTTP response. Again, this is a server. Okay, this is the server. The server contain web content. Server maintains web server. Okay, maintains content of website, right? So it maintains the content of website. So based on the user request, it checks if the page is available or not. Page is there, it gives a response, the HTML format. Response, the HTML format. Okay, so it gives a page in the HTML format. So it is having a page. The page will be shown at a client side. So this is the web server. Okay, what web server will do? If in case, if don't find any web page, what will happen? If it is not find any web page, what will happen? Guys, understand? I will open a website. So by index page is, by default page is open. I ask for a particular web page. Now it is open. If in case I'm asking some different page, see what it is I'm getting. I given as some wrong page name. It is reason not find page. So what it is showing? Sorry, we cannot see to find a resource you are looking for. Go to home page, and there is a some sad symbols emoji like this. Okay. So you can see the title here, 404 page not found. 404 page not found, it is showing. 404 error or a page not found. Not found. Page not found or not found. See, it is pictures wise it is shows. See, it is like this. Okay. See, it is. See, these are all a different type of pages. What is this? If in case client send a request, but the page is not found, it will send a 404 page. Okay, so it is page not found kind of stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's understand page not found.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is a two type of websites are there, guys. Static website. I will tell only web server. Okay. So we'll see the remaining things later because time. If you are interested, I will continue. Otherwise, if you are not able to receive, it is useless, right? For you, not for me. Okay. So we'll see once I have completed. If still have energy to receive, I will continue. Otherwise, we'll take some other day, maybe 2 hours. or 3 hours or one day. Okay. Next week, Saturday, Sunday, I'm busy. Okay. That's the only thing. I already videos are there, so no problem for you. Okay. So already recorded previous batch videos also there. You can go through once. Okay. What is a static website? Is like this. So when a client requests for a page, server search in web content, search server search in a web content, okay, and sends response sends as response to client in HTML format. What is HTML format? Hypertext markup language. Entire our website, the backbone is HTML only. If server didn't find is in content, container, web content, it sends 404 page not found. This is what static website will do. Okay, guys. This is what static website will do. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, if in case I implement dynamic website, I'm implementing a dynamic web content. Okay, I don't have a choice, so then what to do? Yeah, we'll remove all these things. Unnecessarily, I took more space to write because we need a pictures. Pictures will easy to catch it, so then we can easily we can do it. Okay, so this is the my web server. This is the client. Client sender and client receive. What key will send, guys? HTTP request and receives HTTP
Acknowledge.
response. Okay, if you want to become a in future, like you want to become a web developer or a web management, web related management, or any web application. Okay, these are terminologies are very useful if you are working on a servlets, Flask kind of stuff. Also, servlets is best. I told where to find that one also. Okay. Yeah. Bhushan Sirugur. The guy name is Bhushan Sirugur. Not this guy. This is not from him. Is searching for a simple, very simple. He fantastically explained that one. Title is like this only: JSP and servlets. Bhushan Sirugur. Unable to find from here. So okay, no problem. Because it's a free course in Udemy that time. Now it is paid course. Okay, even I don't know much about this kind of stuff. Yeah, Bhushan Sirigur. Okay, I don't know much about this my kind of like a servlet Java kind of stuff. But he made me understanding how servlets works, how that this thing. At least go for this. previews also there. At least go through previews also. Okay. What are the requirement? What are the architectures? Previews. Not required. You don't know what to do. Right? This kind of stuff also no problem. Okay. If you can able to find this guy, so very simple. I like actually short and sweet, and I don't like my classes because it's not short and sweet. It's a very lengthy and horrible. Okay, so for your explanation, I'm doing. Okay, so this is so try that one. Of course, this guy is also good. Jurek also explanation is good. Okay, so this is static website. Next one is dynamic website. So what is this dynamic website? In a static website, client send a request, server give a response in the form of HTML. Of course, everything is HTML. Why I'm pressing HTML? Okay, so this is why we are tracing more, because these few words never changes. Okay, HTTP request, HTTP response, HTML response, that is not changing. Okay, so server search the content, page content in the server. If it is available, it will give you. If it is not available, what it will send? For not for error. So this is your static website. So we don't mix this one. So okay, to create a static website, so you don't need to more worry about it in this kind of stuff, right? It's a website only, not a web server. Okay, so dynamic website. So in a dynamic website, same thing. When, oh, we need to design first. Sorry, I forget. Have to design. Now this side client, this side server, this side client, this side server. Okay. Now this is the client, this is server. Okay. This side is client. So client send a request and received a response. This is server, is a web server. So I'm not writing it is what it is. It is a web server. Duty of web server, maintain the content. Okay, this is the web server. Okay, site is different. Web server is web server only. Web server understand your request. HTTP understand it request. Okay, it will send a response to the client, right? So this is what we discussed about a web server. Now what happened in dynamic website? It is the different dynamic website. So whenever client submitted data in the website asking for a query, you wanted some information, or you want to give some information, or you want to take some information. Understand? You want to give some information, or you want to take the information. Okay, so whenever you get the web page, you give some information or a querying something, right? So web server understand what client is request, what client is asking for a request. It send that information with the application server. Okay, so there is an application. This application is written in PHP. Application can be write. It can be PHP application. Okay, JavaScript. It can be a JavaScript. It can be a Java servlet. or Java application, or it can be a Flask, a Django. Okay, so like that. So it can be any application. So I write something in this application. So if in case client asking for this particular information, so client application understand that request. Okay, understand the request, and application is connected. Sometimes it need information from the database server. So it connects the database server. Okay, it connects DB server, and in a database we have a data, right? So we connect the database, take the information from the database, okay, and construct one HTML response and forward to finally your client. Okay, so this is how dynamic website is working. How dynamic website is working. Okay, so you have a basic delivering of HTTP response, taking HTTP request, giving HTTP response by web server. Okay, running this kind of applications will be taken care by application server. Application server. These application servers run the application. What are the type of application? Application. Okay, so I will give you an example of dynamic website. Okay. Yeah. Always same example. Make metric. Okay. Yeah. So this is make metric. So web page is open. What are the content in there? I can open. I want to query something. I want to go to Vishakhapatnam. So I want to go to Vishakhapatnam from Pune. I'm currently in Hyderabad. So here it is. Otherwise, yeah, I want to go to Vishakhapatnam to Pune. So we'll take it. So on which day? Maybe May 18, June 18. Okay. So I'm querying. What I'm giving? Source, destination, date. Right? Now I'm getting information. Okay. I'm getting information. Oh, it is via Kolkata. I never seen Kolkata. I never went to north side except Pune, that is even north side in geographically and culturally. Yeah, Maharashtra is a special state, so we can't combine north to Maharashtra. So different from south culture and north culture wise, culturally also little different. It's not like south culture, not a north culture. It is okay. Language is also different, and so we can say I never went to North India side. So we tried at least Kolkata. We'll talk to Didi. And Chennai, Bangalore, I went to Chennai, via Bangalore completed, via Hyderabad completed. Okay. Via Delhi or Kolkata, never tried. So this is a cloud. Okay. Yeah. See, the point is, guys, understand this point? I given from address to address and time and give some other details and search what I got information. If you see, this is a link and this is a information. Can you able to see? So what happened? There is an application. The information is understand by web server, request taken by web server, forward that information to your application. Application understand what is user request, what is a user inputs, and search in the database which is relevant to that one. take the information, okay, and construct a page, HTML page, okay, or PHP page, whatever it is. Base is HTML, response is always HTML only, and give it to your web server. So web server finally deliver to the client, okay, as a response. Okay, guys, understand dynamic website or not? Okay. So here it is. I am writing a story, so try to cooperate. Just 5-10 minutes. Okay, no problem. So already you're tired. That's why you're not responding. No problem for me. Okay, slowly it is there. So dynamic website or how it is web servers works. When a client requests for a for a submit for a post submit post submit get data from or to, it's a request. We are sending different type, like we are giving information or we give information to get result. Okay, so like that. So we are giving some information. So we request for a information. Otherwise, so very simple. Request for a information. We request. So client request. What request? HTTPS client send HTTP request. This is a pretty straightforward. Better go to pretty straightforward. Client send HTTP request. Server request. Okay. Try to get okay. Application takes input from request, process it, get database from database, build a HTML page for HTTP response, deliver. Deliver to client. This is what happens. Okay. Now the point is here, guys. What are the different type of web servers? Web servers are Apache HTTP, Apache HTTP. Okay. Microsoft IIS, Microsoft IIS, NGINX. Lot of things are there. Okay, a lot of things are there. Tomcat. You can put it in a Google also. So if you have a doubt, so like you can want to check it. I have a list, but I want to show you like um, web servers. Okay, so different web servers are there. So you can try what are the web servers from Wikipedia or any other tutorial points. Yeah, this is what we want. This is Java T point tutorial point. So what is a web server? How web server works, guys? This is original diagram. This is a static website kind of stuff. Web server, static data request. Try to find the data and get that static data response and HTTP response to the client. So this is web server. I given a link, not a picture. Save image. I have that images also. I have a PPTs also. Desktop. Okay. So next, this is a dynamic side. So what happened? So we don't find the data, then we'll search in the application server. In application server contains the web containers. The serverless request will be sent. This application is a intelligent, understand what is user request. Based on that, it will take the information and construct a new service response to the web server. The response is sent to web client. Okay, so this is a information about this. These are the web server: HTTP web server, IIS web server, Lighttpd. Okay, just for adding more. That's it. These are all just adding some points. That's it. Okay, so it's not really like that, but understand basic few points. Okay, Dixa server like this. I will tell what is Tomcat server and all why I've written also. So proxy is not a web server type of proxy. It is. There are jumped from there to here. You can also understand your web servers logging. So like this. So same picture only, right? Okay. So the point is, these are the web server. Next, what is this? Application server. Application server support different type of applications. What are the applications? PHP. Okay. Server side. Yes, there is a programs are there in the web development, right? What are the programs? HTML, C, CSS, JavaScript. These are all what we call this one is front end technologies. What is the front end technology? Is nothing but what is front end technology? Is nothing but a web server is a front end technology. Okay. So these are the front end technology kind of stuff. HTML, CSS. We can run without a server. We can run HTML pages, CSS, and script, JavaScripts. We don't require any servers. Server-based technologies. Server or a application technologies are there, which is nothing but middlewares. Now, what is that kind of stuff? The PHP. Without server, you can't run a PHP. without Java servlet. Servlets, that's the correct only. Servlets. Okay. Java servlets, EJBs. Okay. So these are all run in a server. Without a server, you can't run this kind of stuff. Not only these guys, there are a lot of things. Java is there, Python is there. Okay. So these are applications runs in a server. Who will handling middleware part? Who is handling middleware only? Okay. So these application servers support different type of applications. PHP, Java servlet. Okay. Yeah, Microsoft things also there, like a Microsoft. What is that? .NET, ASP.NET, VB.NET or a C#.NET. This also web related only, right? As I remember, so I am not confirmed in Microsoft. Okay, I'm living with Microsoft. I love Microsoft, but in this technology, zero knowledge. I tried. I don't want to do it again. Okay, only once I tried. Then I don't want to try it again. That's the only one thing. Java, at least I tried. Even I got exhausted also. Still, I like to try again. But .NET is not like that. It is very heavy. Very heavy. Java is heavy. This is heavy. Okay. So so Java is like a Mote type. It is, but .NET is no extra large. Okay. So PHP, Java, .NET, servlets, the Python. Okay. So these are run a different type of applications in our. Who is supporting this kind of stuff? Okay. Who is supporting this? Who are the application server? Okay. Tomcat, NGIX, okay, Glassfish server, Glassfish server. You want to know? It will take time, so that's why I'm not opening this. Where is this? Not this Eclipse. This Eclipse. I want this Eclipse. It take lot of time, so that's why I'm not opening. Okay, so I can show all these servers there. No problem. Okay, Glassfish server, Tomcat server. So what is these servers? Application servers. Always it contains web server plus application servers. Pure application server is not available. All application servers are a combination of application server contains web server. Remember that point, guys. Okay. Remember that point. Okay. Application server contains web server in it. Okay. It is also act like a web server. So that's why it is Tomcat is a web server plus application server. Glassfish like that. Okay. To run enterprise applications, use EJB means enterprise. If you don't understand also, no problem. Okay. Java beans. So this is actually a container running. So it is EJB containers are there. Okay. So it is a run runs EJB container. Okay. So deploys. Okay, to run GB containers or to deploy. So what is this EJB to? Var files. Var or a jar kind of stuff. Guys, what is var? You know, var or jar? Anyone? It's a Java archives. Java archives. Okay. Is anything open? Nothing. It takes a lot of time. So don't worry about it. It is. Why it is gone? What? Okay. So these are the things to run these things. Okay. To run or manage kind of to run EJBs. Okay. We need a middleware. Oracle Web Logic Server. Okay. IBM Web Space. Red Hat JBoss. Currently it is calling Wildfly. Okay, these are all for a enterprise application purpose, EJB purpose. Okay, guys, these are all for enterprise applications, enterprise Java beans. These things are useful, guys. If they ask question, for example, what is the use of Oracle Web Server? To run Oracle Web Logic Server contains a web server, application server is usually to deploy or a run EJB things. Okay, like a enterprise Java beans for enterprise application purpose. Small to enterprise. These things cannot run EJBs. So that's why we keep it in a side. Okay, this is the last website or not? Okay, very good. This is the correct one. Okay, so look at here. I am going to run the server. Choose existing server. Yes, okay. But I have a Tomcat server is there. Yes, finish. The selection is not running on any server. So you want to go with the manually Apache based Tomcats. These are the basic servers are showing like choose existing server, local Tomcat, finish. Something is happening. Refreshing server adapters. Okay. Here it is. Methods are there for mainly the methods and how it is works. Basic Tomcat only it is. Okay. So Glassfish, like these are the web servers. Okay. So whatever it is, guys, these are the points. Next, application server, front-end technologies, HTML, CSS, Java. This is a front-end technologies. Middleware technologies is like a Tomcat running technologies or a EJB technology kind of stuff. Means applications, middleware technologies, application-based technologies. Okay, application-based technology, not middleware technology, guys. So that is what we call it as a middleware. It's an application. Yeah, very good, very good. Why it is not running? And I didn't run also. I run or I didn't run. Okay, I will explain this. So this is a project which is I created. I said no, I use that Sirgur, but okay. So this is the HTML page. This is my index.html page. This is web.xml page. Web.xml page. In web.xml page contains the mapping of where the servlet is located. See it is where the servlet is located is here, and it is showing this location, and it is not showing here, and it is not showing here. Some problem is there. It's a demo web project one. This is the one only. Okay, no problem. Again, we'll run it. So no problem. So, okay. The port number problem is also there. So that's why it is not running like that. Okay. So I'll run on this server. Yes, it is. This is my HTML. Look at here. This is my HTML. First name. Tanu is there. Rajput. Okay, I submitted data. Submit. So it's a reply. Okay, so after submit, I've written a program inside. So display like this. Okay, so this is the response. This URL, look at this URL, and this is the response. I got it. Okay, guys, understand what it is happened? This is the page. The initial page came because of this HTML. Whenever I submit this data, the data went to this application. In this application, you can see I said take the name, first name, last name, and gender, and write like this. Write like this. Print full name and gender. Okay, I've written in this particular application program. Application means I've written a program. So what is the request? Get the names and gender. What is a response? It is response. Write like this on the screen. Okay. So the method I used here, it is post method. Post method. Like post method. Both must be matches. This method and this method must be matches. Okay, guys, understand this point? What I have done? Application part. Application part. Okay, good. It's keep going. Like just give me 5-10 minutes. Not 5 minutes. That's 10 more than 10 minutes. 10-15 minutes will take. Okay, these are the middle technologies. Application based technology. I use a servlets. I will write one more thing is backend. Backend technologies. What is backend? Backend is nothing but a database. Backend is nothing but a database. Oracle database, MySQL database. Last time the people got a question, that is, what is the difference between Oracle and MySQL? Where we use it? MySQL is for a web-based related. Okay, so very basic data, very less amount of data, not required very fast recovery part. Okay, so not for analysis, not for analysis. MySQL data is basically for web application related one only. Oracle database is for a web applications, means enterprise applications, analysis, data warehousing purpose. We use Oracle database. Okay, MariaDB, PostgreSQL. Okay, so any type of SQL or whatever it is, you can put a database. So database technologies are backend technologies. Anything you write in application, so wise, RPC, whatever it is, the connections, communications, this is web servers. Okay, so if you split the screen into the multiple parts, look at here, like this and like this. This is front end, this is middle, okay, this is back. Okay, these are the main items. Next, connections. Connecting your application to database. This is important. Very important. JDBC, Java database connector. Connect Java application to database, Oracle database, general or MySQL database. Okay, other things also there. Find it. ODBC connection or a connect/J. Python also will connect Python application to MySQL database connector is also there. So these are applications to database connector is important. Also find it APIs, application program interface. What is API? Application program interface. You are running a multiple type of application for a single task, right? Or for a particular one single application, but internally there is a lot of applications should be communicate each other. So how they will communicate? They need an interface between communication, right? So that is a API, REST API, Node.js. These are all comes under APIs. REST API, SOAP. Last time I said that is JSON. Yeah, man, like this. This is different type of connectings are there. What I'm missing? Application server, web application server, Oracle WebLogic server, Oracle WebLogic server. Yeah, I think I finished it. Okay, guys, just 2 minutes. I will conclude. What is middleware? It is middle between two things, like a hardware and operating system. Sorry, hardware and application. Operating system is a middleware. Two servers are running like a one is like a sharing a data. I'm accessing a printer, shared printer. I'm accessing shared data. Someone has to be give the middle between client and server to serve it like a RPC. Okay, that is a middleware. So I'm not going that much. So I'm going to what is a web server? You client send a request, server send a response. That is a major duty of client server. Web server maintain web content. Okay. If you are maintaining a static website, so client request for a page, server send a if page is available, it will send a page. Otherwise, it will send 404 page not found. Dynamic website is like not like a static. It will take inputs or information from the dynamic from the client and submit, right? So this is okay. So here again I'm running. Okay. So tell me some other name. You have 5 members. Very good. Um, Rutuja Gupta. I put it like this. Okay. So I'm submitting some data. So the my application, this application, take it and understand. Okay. Take the inputs and understand and give the response to the client like this. That is also by application in middle of that one. Okay. So web servers are generally straightforward web servers, and application servers also contains internally a web server. Examples of this application servers like a Tomcat, Glassfish kind of stuff. This Tomcat kind of stuff will run PHP, servlets, okay, this basic thing only, but there is a point is not EJB kind of stuff, it cannot run. So remember this, Tomcat cannot run EJB. To run EJB, enterprise Java beans kind of applications are deploying var or jar kind of Java archives. So we need a WebLogic servers, IBM web space servers, a Red Hat Zebo server, or a Wildfly servers are required. There is a technologies are there, application based technologies and front end technologies without having any server base, and backend technology is a database server. To connect application to database, So there is a JDBC, ODBC, there are different kind of connectors are there. Application program interface. So only one thing I missed, just I seen that's the last point. Okay, so that's the point I'm missing. HTTP methods. HTTP methods. Actually, where is Java T point? Gone. Okay. Okay. So these are the main methods of Java thing. Okay, post method, get method, head method, kind of stuff. I want in this point. Okay, where it is. So what is HTTP? What are the methods? Get method. Okay, post method. So what is the difference between get and post methods? You can. These are the other methods. But I need a simple and easy method posting. Yeah, it is backwards now. Okay, this is direct HTTP. Okay, no problem. We'll take the list of methods. That is enough. So we usually discuss about only two methods. One is get method, another one is post method. Get method is usually to send or no to get information from server. We use it this. Post method use it to submit information to server. Basically, that is the meaning, but it is not like that. It is anything we can use it. So last point, guys. This is my post method. I've changed my method here. Okay, I'm changing method. It is a do get method. Here also I'm changing in index. This post method is there now. I'm changing get method. Okay, post method to get method I changed. Save it. You have to run it again. I want to show the difference between outputs. If you see, this is a post method output. What is the post method? This is the server. This is the application. This is the servlet. Okay, this is the servlet. Okay, so look at that one. So why it is now fallen? So this is the index and run as and the server. It's working luckily. Sometimes it will give you a problem. Restart the server. That is important. Okay, we restart the server. Page will open automatically. Okay, page is open. This is my index page. I want another name. So Manisha. So I'll take this name. So I'm submitting. I'm getting problem here. No. Because it's somewhere problem. I said get. Here also get only, right? Same thing only I've written. No changes in it. So rerun again. Run on server. It is giving big problem. Yeah, it is still now. I have to reopen it again, I think so. This is not a submission. So the submission is different. It's a get method. post method. Okay, no problem, leave it. Okay, so it's a get method, post method. It's a post method, and this must be a post. If it is a get, this must be a do get method. Like this. No errors in it. No errors in it. Show me the output. Show me the output. This is the last. Okay, something. It's not that one. Okay, so no problem. Just leave it. No problem. It's not a big deal. Okay, I will change it back. Mine to post method only. Okay. Again post. We have to keep a working one. If it is throwing an error, next time if I show to anyone, that is again big problem. Okay, we are not a programmers. We are just doing something. That's it. Okay. Again, I taken almost 3-4 days to create it. There's a lot of errors are there. That is showing here, but this is a post method. Okay, so get method will give you question marks. Like if you submit anything like this, it will come question marks, ampersands. Not like this. It's like this. It is like this. It will show question marks in middle ampersand, percentages. See ampersand. Okay, that is a get method. So this is a post method. Okay, so finally this is the methods. So what is web, what is middleware, what is web server, what is application server, types of application server, what are the database server, what is the DB connectors, what is the HTTP methods. This is your middleware. See it is. If you take the all classes like this, I can complete in a less than in a 1 or 2 weeks. I can complete, right? Guys, completed. You can walk up, no problem. Okay, so stopping here.